Hey everyone, in this NBA 2K23 how to sell players in my team, that's exactly what I'm going to show you. So I'm inside the my team area here on auctions. Now if this area is locked for you, I'll just quickly show you what you need to do. Go over to home, go to seasons, lifetime agendas, and you need to complete this thing under welcome to my team unlock auction house, which is simply to collect at least 30 cards. Once that's done, the auction house is unlocked. If you've not got 30 cards, all you need to be doing is looking at this here and go through the levels until you collect 30 cards. So each time you hit an XP point, you'll get a certain number of cards. Like this one would be 5 cards. Around about sort of level 8 or 9, hopefully you've got enough cards there to unlock it. To earn XP, simply play the single player modes here. And you will gradually earn a bit of experience, so all is good there. Anyway, once the auction is done and you want to sell a player, this is a bit confusing because you can see I've got an auction here, but how did I get something into here? If I go to my auctions, there is a player there that I could sell, but it's only one player. So what's that all about? How did I get these things here? How do I figure it out? What you need to do, go back out of there, right button or R1 over to my team and have a little look at my collection. And this area helps you search for all of the different things in your funny enough, collection. And you can sort of narrow down between them. If I just hide my camera just a second, you can go to the players, coaches, jerseys, or all. So I'm just going to stick that on all and hit the search here. Now, let me put my ugly mug back up for you. The important thing here is when you're looking at these badges, okay, if they have a little circle just below the position, so you see it says 95C PF, it's clearer on the left-hand side. There's a little auction sort of circle, a little hammer, and if it's got that weird little circle on it, that is a card you cannot sell, so you probably want it in a pack and it's untradeable. So if we look here, if we press A, it says this card cannot be modified. If we go to this one, it can't be modified. This one, it says I could apply a shoe or a badge, but they are not ones that you can sell. So what we're looking for here is a card where we've got none of that on it. So here is such a card, Kevin Durant. So if I wanted to sell him, that's possible. So he is actually somebody I purchased on the auction house already. So if I want to send him to the auction house, all I have to do is select. So for me, that's A. If it's a different button for you, if you look down the bottom left of the screen, you should see a different button for you there. I suppose that'd be X on the PlayStation. So there we go. Here we can either sell him immediately for MT, so that would give me 600 for him, or I could send him to my auctions. I could also look at what sort of price he's going for. So if we go find an auction house, would I want to search for this card? I can see what sort of price we might get for him. So you can see 1800. That's the sort of price maybe I could get for him, possibly. So we can flick all the way through. You can see 1400 there, though. Maybe that's more realistic. So it gives me an idea. So certainly I should be able to get more than the quick sell price that we've got here for 600. So if I want to send him to auctions, I'll say, yeah, I was actually using him in my lineup, but just for you, my friends, I'm going to kick him out of my team. And we'll have a little look at him in the auction house. So when you've done that, hit B or circle to go back if you're on a PlayStation. Bit back out to here. Almost went a bit South African there and said back out. Auctions. And then when you're here, go over to my auctions and hey ho, here we go. There is Kevin Durant and we can now auction him. So if I press A to select, we can start an auction, or I can send it back to my team. That would be sent to collection, but I'm going to start the auction. So you can set an auction duration, 4 hours, 12 hours, whatever you prefer. Starting bid and a buy it now price if you want. So if you were, if you're only interested in getting a certain amount for him, you could really up this up to, let's say 1300, and I will set the buy it now at 1400 and then press A to start the auction. One thing to note just below here, you see it says a 10% 2K transaction fee will be deducted if this card is sold. So you need to bear that in mind if you were flipping cards. If you're buying a card to then sell, you want to work that into your work as you do it. So we'll hit A to start the auction. Do I want to do this? Blah, blah, blah. It's going to be start bid of 1300, buy out 1400. I'm going to say yes. So he is then listed for sale. Okay, so you can see here, this is what's going on. I've got another one currently up for sale, just a Warriors thing here, but these two things are on here and they've got 4 hours to run. So if somebody's searching and if they think that price is good, they're going to go ahead and buy that. So if something of yours sells, you'll see it in auction outcomes. So if we have a little look here, there is the Warriors Classic away kit that I'd sold, or the jersey. And you can see I made $350 for it. So we press A here, or X on the PlayStation, and say, do I want to redeem it? Say yes. And there we go. I'm getting the money just above my head there. So that's how to sell players in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. I hope that was useful to you. If it was, thumbs up please, much appreciated. Any comments welcome. If you need help with anything else in the game, do let me know in a comment. Thanks so much.